Hi guys! Welcome back!
Welcome back!
Ooh, to our spooky
My meatloaf sleeves!
So today we've got a bit of a creepy video for you, and it's a bit of everything. So what we're planning on doing for you, we're going to tell you some spooky stories.
Yep.
Ooh.
Some ghost stories. Ooh.
Obviously, if you're listening to ghost stories, you need to have hot chocolate
chocolate
at the ready. So we'll show you how we made this amazing Nutella hot chocolate. Before we start, let's show you how to make these awesome hot chocolates, and then you can all go away, make them, and then come and listen to our scary stories.
Okay.
Chocolate at the ready. We're going to start with our first ghost story, and if you can hear a funny little noise in the background, it's because we've got a little tiny hellhound right next to the camera.
We do.
And she's eating a dentist stick.
She's got a chew.
I'm going to start with the spooky stories.
Yes.
So this is quite a famous one. It is about the curse of the crying boy. Okay, so the story goes that there was a guy in Italy many moons ago, I'm not sure when, and he painted a picture of a boy and he's crying in the picture, and then this painting got reproduced in the 50s and loads of houses had it, prints of this painting anyway. In the 80s it became known that lots of people were having house fires that owned this painting, and the houses would burn down completely, and the only thing that would be left was this painting, and it would be in pristine condition. So I think one of the tabloid newspapers did a little investigation into it, and some people said that it was the coating that was on the painting, and that's why the painting wasn't destroyed.
Yeah.
But there are many other paintings of different things that have this coating on, and they never survive fires and stuff, so I don't think it's that. Apparently, legend has it that the little boy that the guy painted the painting of, the original painting, he lost his parents in a fire, and it was said that fires would follow him wherever he went. So I think it was in an orphanage, and that burned down, and then wherever he went in his life there was fires and this, that and the other. So if you ever see, I'll put a little insert of the picture in. If you ever see this picture, don't buy it, don't put it in your house, because your house will burn to the ground
Burn down,
and the picture will be the only thing left.
It's pretty cool. I've seen that picture and it is
Quite creepy, yeah, it's creepy. I would
would.
have it. Would you have it? You would have it, wouldn't
I think
you?
I would have it.
Yeah, you would.
I was just 10
You're
feet.
spooky. Yeah.
My story is about a haunted doll called Robert. Robert the doll. Robert the doll originated in Florida, Key West in Florida, and it was the Otto family who moved into a mansion in the late 1800s. They were very strict with their servants, and Robert, the little boy, had a nanny who was Haitian. She was caught practicing black magic in the back garden, so the Otto family found out and they fired her on the spot. But before she left, she gave little Robert a doll, and it looked just like him, dressed in a little sailor suit, had buttons for eyes, human hair, which was apparently said to be Robert's hair himself. Little Robert took a massive liking to this doll, as a little boy or a little girl would. Apparently it would be in his bedroom and he would talk to this doll in a really juvenile voice, and then his parents would hear the doll answering back in a deeper, more masculine voice. Robert didn't want to be called Robert anymore. No, I am not Robert, I am Jean. Jean was his middle name, and he would not answer to Robert anymore. He had to be called Jean. Robert was the doll's name. They had changed his name to Gene. They would only refer to Robert as Robert, and he would take it everywhere. He would take it shopping, he would take it to restaurants, he would talk to it, he would play with it. They would have to set a table, space for it when they had meals. Until his mother just thought enough is enough and took the doll away from him, put him in the attic. Years later, Robert's dad, or Gene's dad, sorry, died. Gene's mum died, and Gene was bereaved the house. But he came back and he thought, I'll have this house, it'll be a beautiful art retreat, I can paint, my wife can write, it'll be fine, we'll just have a lovely time. Until he went in the attic one day and he found his doll. And the love affair with the doll just reignited. He would eat meals with it, he would talk to it, he would be best friends with it, and his wife absolutely hated everything to do with this doll. She thought it was really weird that a fully grown man would have a relationship with a doll. She would hear it giggle, apparently. So she would wake up and this doll would be at the bottom of the bed staring at her. Until she put it in the attic as well. Until she died quite suddenly of a stroke. Robert the doll then came back into the house. Gene kind of continued his best friend affair with the doll until he eventually died himself. And Robert lived in this house for years. It was just completely abandoned. This doll would just sit in the window staring out. People would see it. Until eventually the house fell into the hands of a historical society, and a museum holder took the doll, put it in a glass case, and now it's still... It's really messy. It's so messy. So the house fell into a historical society and they found the doll, put the doll in a museum. It still sits there in Key West in a glass case. Robert the doll just sat there with his little stuffed lion. And apparently you are not allowed to take photos of it unless you ask Robert the doll's permission.
Oh.
Ask him permission, Robert, may I take your photo? And if he tilts his head to the left, that means that you're allowed to take a photo. If he doesn't, and you take the photo anyway, you are cursed for the rest of your life. Bad luck will follow you wherever you go. You're not allowed to mock the doll while you're around it, or again, bad luck will follow you around. And apparently the museum is just full of letters of apology of people who have taken photos of the doll without his permission, who have taken the mick out of the doll without his permission. And it's so many letters like pasted all over the wall saying, sorry, I beg of your forgiveness, Robert the doll, I just want my life back, I don't want to be tormented anymore.
I wouldn't take his photo.
I think it's so cool. I desperately want to see Robert the doll.
Would you take his photo?
I think I'd ask his permission. And if I didn't see
his head?
that head tilt, I don't think I would take. I think I'd be too scared.
Ooh, that was a brilliant story. Robert the doll.
Robert the doll.
Googling. He's really creepy looking.
He's
That's really creepy.
Very creepy.
Yeah.
Very creepy.
Oh, that's us finished.
We're done.
Spooky. So we hope you like this video. Look forward to more spooky videos because Halloween's our favourite time of year. So we're going to totally milk September and October for all it's worth.
If you know anything about us, you know that we love anything spooky and ghostly. So yeah, we're going to be milking this one trick pony.
Definitely. We'll see you next time, dudes. Bye. Bye. We do it.
Wait, I totally forgot.
Right, the dog's gone wild. Like honest. Oh my god.
Maggie, Maggie the candle.
That's good.
Maggie has the victory.